Hello and welcome back if you're returning. My name is Burr and I'm punching the wall. And if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, music, Final Fantasy, dogs, then you should subscribe because we do a little bit of all that right over here. Also, don't forget to hit the like button if you're watching over on YouTube because it not only lets me know you like the content, but it also boosts us up in the algorithm and brings more folks to the channel. We are aiming for 1,500 subscribers. We're at 1,400 or so right now. So every like and share and comment helps to get us closer to achieving that goal. Anyway, so today we're going to do a little more Final Fantasy 14. I was thinking of doing some Moogle posting. I'm not sure if it'll be a super long stream this evening, but I thought why not do a little more posting of the Moogle deliveries. And we'll just go from there. Nice chill Sunday delivering the mail. Alright, so first things first, I need to get my guy in his Moogle delivery outfit. So we have to go... Oh, chill, dude. Chill. We have to go to... Redania. Go to the inn, or... I guess we'll go to my squadron. My squadron's hideout. I can go from there. This way. Or... No, Adder's Nest. It's up this way. Good old Gridania. Look at them dancing. Oh. I'm going here and get my uniform on for delivering mail. Oh yeah, we were on a mission. How'd they do? Oh, they failed. They're not so good at this stuff. Sorry, y'all. Better luck next time, eh? Every time I send them, they fail. Try to get them to go to better ones that will level them up more. They fail. Alright. Just send them out on another mission. Try that one. Okay. There we go. Oops, I don't have a hat on. There we go. Mail time. We are dressed properly to deliver the mail. Oh, it's raining. Looking forward to all the new customization we'll be able to do. Hostages to fortune. Sir, the very vassal I was looking for. Coupeau, I need you to take a letter to Eugenia's spire in the North Shroud, the wood where your dear leader, that's me, was born and raised. It needs to be delivered to Mia Boycott, leader of the White Rams. Officially, they're an offshoot of the God's Quiver, but in practice, they're Miss Morcott's private army. The Ixal call her the Black Cat. Whenever she crosses their path, they're sure to meet with an unfortunate end. Kupo! Truth be told, this isn't the first time we've tried to deliver this letter. I entrusted it to another subordinate of mine, a delivery Moogle on his very first mission, but he got chased away by the birdmen and fluttered back, hiding his face under his pom-pom. He simply wasn't cut out for such a trying task. But who is, I thought? Who best to dispatch into Ixal-infested forest and explain the letter's lateness to the fiery-tempered Miss Mogart? Guess whose name sprang to mind? Here's the letter, Burr. Off you pop, Kubo. Of course, of course. Get on my bear. Oop. There she is. Be a Morcart. You seek me a Morcart? I am she, instructor of the God's Quiver, commander of the White Rams, and bane of any feathered fiend who dares poke his beak in the Twelveswood. Where is it? What business do you have with Meow? Apologies, a slip of the tongue. When I say with Meow, I mean with Meow. God, not Meow. Meow. Bah, what do you want? What did she say? Meow. Let me see that. Oh, how wonderful. It's a letter from Lady Philota. The woman is like a mother to me, you see. I lost my parents when I was young, and it was she who raised me from a mewling babe. Her son was a great hero, a leader of the White Rams before me, but he too was lost in the line of duty. But let me see what news she has. She says she is to visit Falgorn Float with her dear grandson, but by the date she gives, she should be here at this very moment. It's strange that I have had no word of their arrival. Hi. JC, hello, Mist. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Ooh. Perhaps she simply misread her calendar. After all, she speaks of the future, but these dates are past. Tell me, adventurer, when was the letter posted? Can't do that. Roll the R thing. Grr, damn those incompetent Moogles. Never trust anything with wings, I say. Then these dates must be true. They should be here already. I smell the filthy heads of those blasted birdies in this. We must send out a search party. If they came via Gridania, might they have been ambushed in Treespeak? A band of Ixal raid the area, but they're usually too chicken-hearted to approach the paths. I have a sentry there watching their movements. Go to him and ask if he has seen anything untoward. Hi, Esther. No worries. Thanks. I figured we'd try something a little different. Open it up more so you guys can see more of the game screen. Thanks for the silver star. And I am doing well, miss. How are you? The Gridania's Oni devil. Oh no. Oh, and if you should happen to meet with any wee birdies, none shall weep if you snap those scrawny necks. Okay, let's see. Tree speak, eh? That is over that way. We gotta get back on that crafting grind. Trees. Oh, here we go. I'm ready. Yeah, how about that? Oh, the ladybugs came at me. Yes, the grind, the crafting and gathering grind. I've got a long way to go with any of them. Whoa. Twog, wounded featherless ones you seek. Find them, my axe will. Hold it right there, you squawking scum. Twog! Good Garuda, mere cut you are. Black cat of the white rams. My life you will spare, yes, squawk. You'll get no mercy from me. I'll rip off your beak and wear it as a hat. Remember our motto, soldiers. All exile must die. Right to the point. Hold a moment, ma'am. Before I was set upon, I was watching this group of exile for some time. They seem to be patrolling this area. Perhaps he knows something of what befell Lady Philota and her grandson. Gah. All right, I'll bite. Listen up, you beaky bastard. Answer me truly, and I'll grant you a painless death. Have you seen a lady and a young boy pass through this area? Walk. Searching for white-haired elder, girly-voiced hatchling, featherless ones are. Seen them, I have. Attacked by a nasty beastie their caravan was. Run from the beastie they did, all frighty and shaky. Are you lie? The only beasties around here that would think of raiding a caravan are you and your craven kind. Caw, no, Black Cat. Only the truth I am telling. Worth more than mine these featherless ones' lives are. Then, maybe, a deal we are making? My life you spare, your featherless friends I catch. Release them to you we will, scratchless and sound. A deal we have. Catch them, and then hold them as hostages, no doubt. I say we kill the feathered fool right now and teach these exile a lesson. Right, Burr? Rip his beak off. There must be some good in him. Let's agree to the deal. I mean, if he saw what happened, I'm gonna let it slide. I'm friends with the other Ixal tribe. No good in a bird, man. Just blood and bile. Believe me, I've checked. But mayhap you're right. We have little to lose by releasing this wretch, and possibly much to gain. All right, Beaky. If you truly swear that you will return our friends to us unharmed, we agree to your deal. Fuck! Spared I am by Molcott the merciless. Believe it I cannot. Well known to our kind your cruelty is, and yet walk free I do. That on my honor, my word you have. What are you doing? Hey, can't fit under there. Go lay in your place. Sorry. With my headwing I shall speak, your smooth and wrinkly friends. Together we will catch. Smooth and wrinkly friends. Send word we shall. Come to the riverbed northwest of you, and your friends we shall return. Yeah, just like let it slide. Let's see how it goes. How I despise listening to that feather-brained prattle. The fool knows nothing, except how to delay his death with false promises. Still, I would have you follow him to his headwing, just to be sure. We shall return to the spire to see if the other parties have met with more success. Let's see. I don't. Okay. So now we gotta stalk this guy. Here's my... I know it's on one of these things. There. Looks like my bear is on the hotbar somewhere. Just couldn't find him. all level 5. Oh no. Spark, come to play the Black Cat's dog has. For his life, the sniveling wretch begged? No, true exile that one is. By my own talons punished he shall be. His craven promises never will we honor. But to what I say now, listen well, featherless one. Our hostages, your friends are, the old one and the young. See them again you would, then do my bidding you shall. And all of this because I just was delivering a letter. This is what I get for playing the mailman. Within your borders we search, unharmed and unhindered you will leave us. When done we are, and only then the hostages we shall release. We lie, you think? Then the truth we prove. Set free the wrinkled one will be. Across the river you will find her on the cliffs over Fallgourd float. A lasting truce with you we seek not. Pains me it does to show mercy to the hated Molcart, but our reasons we have and our promises we will honor if the Black Cat will do the same. Sure. Gotta go find the old lady. She's over this way. I found out how to turn off like a lot of the system sounds, and it's kind of nice. Although it is strange getting used to it. Oh, here's an old lady. Good morrow to you, adventurer. My name is Philota. Would you happen to be the young gentleman sent by Mia Molcart? Then I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I was traveling with my young grandson from Gridania, but as we made our way through Tree Speak, we were set upon by an angered treant, and our carriage was overturned. My grandson and I managed to escape, but we were separated from our guard. We fled into the forest, seeking shelter, but only found a nest of exile. They captured us and bound our hands with rough twine. I feared we were to be offered to their god. Imagine my relief when I overheard them speaking of us not as sacrifices, but as hostages. And then, without a word of warning, I was released. They marched me here, removed my blindfold, and bade me wait for Maya's envoy to collect me. I thank you, adventurer, but my grandson, is he still in the birdman's clutches? We must send word to Mia right now. I pray you, adventurer, return to me and relate to all her that I have told you. If anyone can save my grandson, it is she. Dogs. Please do not worry about me. I can make my way to Fallgourd float from here. The guards there will protect me. Puppies, lay down, please. They're just like swarming under my chair. They're like, no, I want to go. No, I want to go. Everybody lay down. There's not enough room for 2 doggies under the chair. You crazy dogs. Just like, I was just thinking how it's so quiet. There's no music here. Lady Philota is safe. Thank the gods. But what of her grandson? Was he released too? What? They plan to hold the boy hostage to keep my claws from their craven necks. Their skullduggery knows no bounds. They say they will release the child when they have found something. I spit on their lies. They seek nothing but our land and would use the boy as a shield to secure their trespass. Norfolk as my witness, they shall gain nothing but their deaths. The Melodies have picked on the wrong prey this time. The boy is the only child of Lady Philota's late son, once the leader of the White Rams. We are honored to free him from their filthy claws. They'll rue the day they ever thought of laying their heads on one of ours. You can tell Lady Philota that Mia Molcart will not rest until her grandson is safely returned, and the rills run red with Birdman blood. Go to the bobbing cork and let her know just that. Back and forth, back and forth. This is the bobbing cork. She upstairs? Where is she? Must be. Yep. Mia plans to rescue my grandson herself. That is the best news I could hope to hear. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance in this matter, young man. I have known Mia since she was but a mewling babe, and believe me when I say that I have full confidence she shall devote every energy to rescuing my grandson. If anyone can rescue him from those brutes, Mia can. Near 20 years have passed since the day we first met back then. Back when my son was still the leader of the White Rams. Before he was taken from us. A report came in that a settlement was under Ixali attack, and he raced to its defense. By the time he and his men arrived, the Ixal had already captured the village. My son refused to abandon their clutches and led a daring attempt to rescue the villagers. He finally succeeded in expelling the invaders, but the deadly work was done. Only one child emerged alive from the ruins, Mia. My son took the orphan girl under his wing and taught her bowmanship. She came to idolize him as a master and perhaps a father. Come on, girl. Being silly, you guys are being silly. Lay down. Being silly dogs. She's twice orphaned, and the Ixal hold her master's only son as a hostage. I can well understand her fury. But this anger of hers, I fear it may cloud her judgment in this case and drive her to recklessness. I pray you, young man, return to her and urge her not to be too rash in the plans. I could not live with myself or my grandson's safety to be bought with friendly blood. Friendly blood? Friendly blood? I don't know. Let's see now. Let's see. Do. Lady Philota said that, even with her grandson held captive by the birdmen, she worries for the safety of our soldiers. Truly, the lady's consideration knows no bounds. But I fear the time for restraint is past. It sickens me to sit by while the birdmen prowl our forests, using one of our own as a shield. The band has just been sighted from this very spire and moving northwards. Do you realize what that means? Dissembling birdies return to their logging grounds with Lady Philota's grandson in tow. So much for their honor and honesty. We must punch now before they escape through Proud Creek and... I like how she meows. Hold a moment, I have word from my scouts. Yes, you have them in your sights. Then on my order, unleash... What? They sent a messenger. They say they found what they were looking for and will release the hostage immediately. Understood. Over and out. Huh. So they kept their word. Did you hear that, Burr? The birdmen say they have released the boy. But in Proud Creek, of all places, why, he would almost be safer in their evil clutches. He must go there straight away and find the child before something wickeder does. Huh. Sure. Jimmer? No. You guys are being silly. Being silly. They're like, oh, now's the time to play. Right now. Right while Mom is doing stuff. All day they've just been like, chill, just hanging out. Laying in front of the door, sleeping at my feet. It's like right now. They're like, it's the perfect time to be crazy. There he is. Good girl, Jim. Good girl. Yeah, she's all sad. I'm like, it's just for like a little bit longer. Are you a friend of Miss Molcott's? Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. Oh yes, I'm quite alright. They didn't hurt me. Only my pride. I was such a fool stumbling straight into that exotic camp. I'm sorry for causing everyone to go to such trouble to rescue me. Mia wouldn't have let herself get caught so easily. Nor would my father. Oh, he's got little glasses. I'm just thankful the Ixal were true to their word. I overheard some of what they were discussing. It seemed they were searching for a hatchling of theirs. The young of a chieftain who had disappeared from his nest. They had followed his trail into Treespeak. Oh, they were just searching for a baby. It's so true. That's how it is, JC. Like, she's not paying attention. They were readying forces to launch an invasion to recover the child, knowing it would lead to all-out war with Credonia. But then they somehow learned of mine and Grandmama's arrival and resolved to kidnap us instead to secure the truce that would allow a rescue party to search unhindered. But there's something I don't understand. When the leader of the Ixal cut my bonds, he whispered something strange to me. His promise your father kept, and so the same I shall do. And then we were gone. They were gone. 12 months! Casey, a member for 12 months? That's amazing. Thank you for such long support. Young master, how good it is to find you safe, is all to miss. The Ixal were on the search for a hatchling, so that they were not raiders, but rescuers. We must report these developments to Commander Molcott immediately. Let us rendezvous back at Eugenia's spire. Come, child, follow me. Interesting. So the father kept some kind of promise. Little weird bug crawling on me. Ugh. Gotta love summertime when all the little bugs sneak in. So nice. Whoa. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. What is that? Have I seen this before? Probably, but whoa. Whoa. Aw, thanks for gifting the memberships, JC. Very nice. Look at this. I gotta look up what this is. I'm sure we heard about it, but it's been a long while since I've been in ARR. Thank you. 12 months. That's crazy. Very cool. Anyway, I'm going way off track here, but I just got very distracted. That's very cool. Sometimes I feel like I just was rushing through so much when I was playing through the base game and stuff. I definitely didn't pay much attention to the environment. Come on, dude. No. Go place. Yeah. Oh. Just bugged your head. Right? So crazy. So crazy. Alright, Foghorn float. Look at that chocobo. We need to go back to Olcott. Oh. Yeah, my big bear. My bear. pretty snazzy. I like how he sits on it too. He looks pretty cool. Not as cool in his mailman attire, but does look pretty cool. Yeah, did your emoji, your badge change? I forget what it is. What is it for? I can't see on my screen. Is it the chocobo? Or is it Moogle? I know. That would be pretty cool. I think bears are so cute, but they're also pretty scary. I don't want to run into bears any more than I have in my life. But they are cool, and it would be fun to ride them. Please, sir, you have to stop her. The commander means to harry the exile retreat and strike them all down. And you would stop me? Have you forgotten our motto? All exile must die. I know, but please, ma'am, I beg you to reconsider. This was not an invasion. It was a rescue mission. They were searching for a lost hatchling. Hi, Arabelle. And after all, they did keep their promise. They released the boy. Surely it is only right that we should honor our side of the agreement and allow them to leave. What agreement? Those were their conditions, and they only had the nerve to give them because they were holding the poor boy hostage. They invade our land, steal our children, and you would show them mercy. The only peace they'll get from me is that of the grave. The big Moogle? Awesome. Nice. I think I ended up doing, I can't remember what I did for maybe 2 years. It's the chocobo. I can't remember. But the big Moogle, yes. I couldn't resist. I'm like, he's so cute. So you must help me. Go to the bobbing cork and bring back Lady Philota. She is the only one Commander Molcott will listen to. There's something that bothers me about all this. It's what that Ixali chieftain said. Something of promises kept in years long past. If anyone knows what he meant by it, Lady Philota will. This is a long quest for just delivering a letter. That's right, she's over here on the top floor of the bobbing cork. Is a funny name for a bar. Oh, there's even like a little hallway back here. Fancy. My grandson is safe. Thank you, adventurer. 1,000 times thank you. How can I possibly repay you for all you have done for my family? Well, you could stop your daughter your daughter from slaughtering other bird people. I see. It appears the situation is more complicated than we first thought. The exile that took us were a rescue team, and now Mia plans to attack them in their retreat, and the hatchling with them. And only I can stop her. Yeah, basically. Perhaps I can. For I indeed have some knowledge of this promise the exile spoke of. How strange that their fates would be brought together again like this. The elementals work in mysterious ways. Very well, I will talk with Mia. Would it be too much to ask you to do me a further kindness? Run ahead to Eugenia Spire and delay her from taking any drastic action. I will join you as soon as I can. The path is steep, and I am afraid I am not as young as I once was. Sure. Just run ahead. Swing my big axe around. Crazy boy. These dogs. She's still just hanging here. All right, you're the last of them. Join up with the forward squadron and begin the attack. The poor wee birdies won't know what hit them. He says no. What is it, adventurer? Don't tell me you object to my attack as well. And so do I, Mia. Grandma. He's like, yes, Grandma. Lady Floater, what are you doing here? You've been through so much at the claws of the birdman. You need to rest. As do you, Mia. There's a story you must needs hear. A story begun long ago, but not yet concluded. A story? What story? A tale from long ago when my son led the white rams as you do now. A time when we found ourselves caught in the same snare as the Exalt did this day, as if reflected in a glass. There was a young girl trapped behind Exali lines. The white rams put together a rescue team to save her and prepared to strike at the heart of the enemy. The Exali were surrounded, but their defenses were strong. All hope seemed lost. Until quite by chance a separate raid led to the capture of several Exali hatchlings abandoned in their nests, so both sides came to hold younglings as hostages. Threat was answered with counter-threat and both sides prepared for a bloody resolution. Until my son reached out to the Exalt. He offered them a truce and a promise. He would return their hatchling if the Exalt would withdraw and spare the child. Tell me, my dear, what was it the Exali chieftain said to you? That your father kept his promise, and so he would keep his in return? Oh. It can only be the will of the elementals that brought such a fate to pass. There can be no doubt. That chieftain was one of the Exali hatchlings my son released that day. It was my son's promise that lifted the siege on the village and saved the child. A young Mikote girl with an ink-black coat and shining eyes. It was her. My master bought my life with his. After 20 long years, the threads of destiny that entwined on that fateful day have brought you together once more. Whether you sever those ties now or tie them stronger, only your heart can decide. To be bound to an Exalt or to cut myself free. All right, soldiers. Call off the attack. Send word to the vanguard. They are to escort the Exalt off our lands, but under no circumstances are the birdmen to be fired upon. Any foolish enough to disobey will answer to me. What? Commander, what about our motto? All Exalt must die. Oh, they'll die all right. The minute they step their filthy feet back in the 12's wood, I'll snap their twiggy wee necks and lap up their blood. Every clucking last one of them. Clucking. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Oof. I did so want to push my claws into their beady little eyes, but it's not for me to put an end to what my master began. You came to me with a letter, but in the end you brought me something far more important. True compassion. The legacy of my master that I was far too quick to forget. There is only one thing I can say. Thank Meow. Thank Meow. Pineapple juice. I wish I had pineapple juice. I could go for some pineapple juice. Guess I'm just gonna take the money. Give me the money. Level up? Question mark? Carrier level 20. Wow. Alright. Let's see. Does the Moogle have any more? You too. Is he over here? Yeah. Oh, he does have more. I wasn't sure if we'd have to go do more stuff to unlock them. Yes, Kikiran always pays his debts and the hazy professor. I'm gonna take a quick little intermission and then we'll be back to it. I'm just gonna go catch up my drink. So give me 2 to 5-ish and we'll return. Enjoy these puppies. All right, we are back. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Let's see. The hazy professor? Or a Kikirin? A Kikirin always pays his debts. Let's go with them. I like the Kikirins. They're pretty funny. Oh, dear Burr. I am fortunate assistant. Thank you, Arabelle. I'm afraid that something rather awkward has come up, and I'm going to have to drop it right in your lap, Coupeau. It's an urgent epistle from Bengo Zengo, Vice Chair of the berrrlynn Consortium. And to Bengo Jango, it must be returned. It was delivered to one Kikirun. One Jizirun, a Kikirin who runs a trading post on the shores of Bronze Lake. But when I got there, the slippery devil was nowhere to be found. To make matters worse, he neglected to leave a forwarding address. Kaboo! I was going to break the news to Master Zengo myself, but who am I to deny an up-and-coming delivery via such valuable experience? It's so often our service fails in its duties, so you'll have to be at your sycophantic best if he's to accept your apology. Oh great, thanks. You'll find Mr. Zengo just around the corner in the Octant. Good luck, Bear. The reputation of the Moogle delivery service rests on your shoulders, Coupeau. There's no pressure. No pressure at all. I'm Bengo. Yes, I'm Bengo Zengo, second chair of the berrrlynn Consortium. And who are you, pray tell? If you have business with me, you'll need to make an appointment with my... What? My letter's been returned to sender. Not known at this address. God damn it! I never should have trusted that double-dealing Kikirin. The minute I threatened to call in his debts, the blasted rat does a moonlight flit. Forgive my outburst. It's Jizirun's I'm angry with, not you. He borrowed a sizable sum from the consortium, but he's fallen behind on his repayments. This letter was to be our final demand. Sad to say, it seems the wretch has taken the money and run. It's a sorry state for a once shrewd trader to find himself in. He was supposed to set up a trading post in Upper Nosha after the calamity, straddling the fence between everyone from the kobolds to the maelstrom, and raking in a pretty packet from all sides. He ran it with his brother, Berrrlynn, but they had a falling out some years back, a disagreement about the direction of the business, or so they say. Whatever the reason, it led to Berrrlynn striking out on his own and setting up his own little trading post in Oakwood. They've been rivals ever since. Perhaps that's when the rot set in. Berrrlynn's fortunes have gone from strength to strength, but Jizirun, well, the only thing he's gained in the past few years is an ever-increasing amount of debt. Mountain of debt. I have every confidence he would turn it around, but it seems my faith was misplaced. And what faith it was! Were he to default on this loan, it would have serious implication for the consortium's finances. I need you to do me a favor, adventurer. Return to Upper Nosha and collar this rat for me. Mayhap his brother has some idea where he is going off to. I don't know. Now we're a debt collector? Oh gosh. Look at this one. I like their little white wings. I'm gonna get a better look at them. They're moving around too much. I can't, they just won't stop. They love me. Alright, let's see. Where is Bebu? I think we have to get there from... Capron's Lake. I think so, because I think we take the ferry over to it. Or fly over, because now we have flying. Lay down, Mr. Baxter. Silly dog. Do 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 do. What quests do I have over there? I gotta look at that. Must be some, maybe for like scholar or something. I think they're like a scholar quests over in this area. Alright, the junk monger. Oh, yeah, thanks. I try to keep it pretty like, you know, PG-13, so every so often one or two if they're in the dialogue, but yeah, thanks. Welcome, customer. Customer, welcome to the shop at Moogle shop. Moogle's brother causing bother. Run away with shiny shinies. Yeah. Moogle don't know where Ziziru go. Moogle and Ziziru always fighting fight, never talking talk. Moogle keep to Moogle side and keep away from Ziziru side. Moogle worked for a long time at Ziziru shop. Long time ago. Moogle spot good spot for new shop, but Ziziru say he wanted to stay put in Ziziru shop spot. Move here, Moogle say, but Ziziru don't want to hear and don't want to move. Quarrelsome Ziziru quarrel with Moogle. Go away, he say. Go away, Moogle, go. Moogle moved to a new place and set up new setup. Never ever talking with Ziziru ever since. Everyone cross with Ziziru. Everyone think Ziziru cross everyone. Ziziru need help and help from Moogle help. Look in Ziziru shop. Ziziru leave shop, but maybe he leave hints. That hint where Ziziru go. Aww. Yeah, I do try to take it into consideration because I know even myself, I'm not a fan of like excessive swearing. Like, you know, there's every so often a milder one in the shows or like movies or whatever we watch, but video games. But it could be a lot if you're just watching it. Every other word is like the F-bomb here. You know, it's like, oh. Okay, so where are we going? His shop is. I got so distracted by this fate. Over here. Ziziru's trading post is on the other. We take the ferry? Yeah, let's take the ferry. This should take me right into his shop. Yeah. 40 gil. Easy peasy. Bum a bailiff. Ooh. It's so quiet after that fate, jeez. What's your business here, matey? Mango Zango sent you to look for a missing trader. Heh. Same here. Seems the consortium ain't taking no chances when it comes to tracking down this GG Rune character. What say you work together then, lad? I put the shakes on the shopkeep over yonder already. He don't got a glimmer where the old boy's got to. Says this pile over here's GG Rune's stash, but it ain't nothing but chocobo feed. Hardly worth filching when it comes down to it. Thought he might have taken the loot with him, but the only thing missing's what was in this here chest. According to yon shopkeep, it weren't naught but a pile of Moogle coinage, and that ain't worth its weight in shite to anyone this side of the deep. Excepting the Moogle, that is. No Eorzean merchant would touch that stuff with a 40-ohm barge pole, but chances are it's still some value to the beast. I can't read these pirate speaks. I cannot. This questline is hard. We're talking about Kikirans and pirates. And they all speak really goofy. Ye don't reckon the rat bastard's gone off to hire himself a lizardman army, do ye? There's a band of the scaly buggers banging around northwards, but a Kikiran's one thing and a Moogle another. I ain't getting paid enough to go poking me nose in lizard business. I'll head back to Limsa and report to Zango. Don't you be getting yourself in any trouble now, lad. I'll certainly try not to. Certainly try my best. In the shallows of Bronze Lake? Oh. Is he hiding under the water? Hi, Abiko. My wife. Hope I got stuck. An awful big crab. There he is. Babuja. Kind of crazy how like Babuja were always kind of around, but then they didn't really get super big. Like they kind of got their own identities in a trail. Like, you know, you fought them and there were the beast tribes and stuff, but Dawn Trail, it really like you learned with. That's fair. I feel like, you know, we're only human, so we're all gonna make slip ups, especially when we're like super stressed out or something crazy happens or our levels of emotion are high. But you know, it's just recognizing that you said it and making a mental note to be better next time, you know? It's like if that's what you want to do and that's how you want to be, then you just have to be easy on yourself. Can't beat yourself up too much. Because we are all human and we all mess up. Look! Debt collector comes to collect GG Rune's debts. GG Rune give Babuja back the shiny shinies that good Babuja protect GG Rune from bad collector, yes? Very well, GG Rune. You have a deal. Babuja protect you from smooth skin. Soldiers, cover our retreat. Rude. Well, that's just dang rude. Do you even know who I am? Oh, everybody wants to fight me. Even the water sprite. Okay, come on. Who's next? Is that it? Now I gotta continue forward. We're looking for this guy. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, caramba. I don't like that we're playing a debt collector. The names are so goofy. They're so hard to say. Almost there. Hi. Are you gonna just attack me? You seek GG Rune Collector? The pirate has him. Mamuja make deal to protect GG Rune from you and you alone. He said nothing about the pirate. Oh no. You're that collector. The Mamuja work is done. GG Rune make another bad deal. No wonder collectors are after him. Mamuja make good deal with GG Rune. Buy many items and pay fair price. But when we pay, GG Rune say our money no good and ask for gil. If GG Rune want gil, he need to say so at the start. Mamuja proud warriors, not mind readers. You want fight GG Rune? Speak with Rat Brother. Maybe he knows where the pirate take him. I mean, that's fair. They're so funny. He didn't tell us to protect him from a pirate, just from you. That's hilarious. Well, enjoy! Ice cream sounds lovely right now. Gotta give me some ice cream soon. I'm trying to get to the boat. My bear is huge. There we go. Ferry skipper. Alright, let's see here. GG did deal with Mamuja and got Mamuja shiny shinies. But Mamuja shinies no good to pay back his payments. Oh no, GG collected by collector. That collector a pirate collector. And pirate collectors deter debtors by barreling them in barrels and just jettisoning them from jetties. Got to stop GG Rune getting launched in the lake. Go to GG Rune's shop and stop freebooting GG Rune into the wet water. Maybe Rune got arrangements to arrange, but see you there soon. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, so we gotta go back to that guy's trading post. So silly. So silly. Okay. And then it's somewhere in here. Where's this pirate now? Don't put him in a barrel and shoot him into the water, please. Whimpering barrel. Oh no, he's in the barrel. Woohoo! That's so funny. These quests are great. Well, if it ain't me old matey. Look here, lad. I finally got me bits on the shirking wretch and he's about to take the plunge. Seems he'd been making merry with them on Moonjob, but he never counted on them trying to lumber him with their own dodgy lucre. And ye can't pay your debts with lizard coin, can ye, Jizurun? Poor old bugger ain't a bad sort, really. Should have just been a bit more careful rolling up his heels with the beast one. My good intentions don't count for shite in this business. A defaulter's a defaulter, and a bailiff's got to do what a bailiff's got to do. I thought I'd washed my hands of the pirate life when I went into the collector market, but the old ways still come in handy. They pay me a pretty penny to give those as bilk their lenders the old Evo pirate style. Bung 'em in a barrel and sing 'em in the briny. Stop! The neighbor will give you shinies, many shinies to repay repayments. What a good brother. Here. What's with the hubbub? Whiskers, are you saying you'll pay off Gigiroon's debts for him? Well, blow me down. There's enough gill here to drag down a galleon. Aye, this'll cover what the consortium's after, all right. That's an end to that, then. I aim to let the rat out of the barrel. Gigiroon don't speak to Moogle for a long, long time, but Moogle pays Gigiroon's payment. Gigiroon not worthy of Moogle. Nothing to give in return. Nothing but Gigiroon shop. Gigiroon shop. Gigiroon shop no more. Gigiroon shop. Moogle shop now. No. Moogle no take Gigiroon shop. Gigiroon keep dealing deals and pay Moogle back bit by bit. Here, ain't you looking to get your hands on his trading post? I thought your Kikirans was all cutthroat when it came to business. If you had his plot, you'd have the whole of Upper Lenosha under your thumb, and there ain't nothing like a monopoly to push up prices. No. Moogle don't want Gigiroon shop. Moogle just want to help. Why Gigiroon don't ask helpful Moogle for helpful help? Oh. Gigiroon could no face showing Moogle his face. Good Moogle suggest good suggestions, but ignorant Gigiroon ignore proposals and propose Moogle go away. Gigiroon wrong to wrong Moogle. Feel bad feelings ever since. Gigiroon not wrong. Gigiroon and Moogle differ because Gigiroon and Moogle different. Good Gigiroon stand up for long-standing customers. Good Moogle like to look for a likely place to find new customers. Different ways of working, but both ways can work. Ah, so that's how it is. Ye were stuck on staying put because you didn't want to leave your old customers in the lurch, eh? But while your brother's new post starts rolling it, picking up all the new customs of the Western Road, your old faithful let you down. Only takes a few big money deals to go south, and before you know it, it's got a pot to piss in. It's a sorry tale, to be sure. Moogle only set up a new shop to show Moogle as good a trader as good trader Gigiroon. If Gigiroon not there to motivate Moogle got no motivation. Gigiroon will always be Moogle's unrivaled rival. Do you hear that, Gigiroon? Your little brother don't offset storing you. And what better way is there to thank him for saving your hide than bringing your business back to its feet? Just remember to get him to pay you a gill next time. Oh, they're so cute though. It's a big misunderstanding. Gigiroon got tears and teary eyes. Gigiroon agrees to agreement. Gigiroon deal better deals and get the better of Moogle. Not as bad enemies, but good rivals. Now that's what I call a deal. And with both of you backing up the other, I reckon there's no way this one will fall through. Go on then, lads. Get back to your posts. Draw up your plans and show Lenosha what you got. Yay. They're so cute. All's well that ends well. Level 21. Oh yeah. Alright. Back to the pizza. I'd say we'll probably do one more and then we'll end it for today. Because my voice is still a little iffy, so I don't want to push it too much more. But we should be able to do at least one more. Come on now. The hazy... Hopefully it won't be as hard to read. The hazy professor. Knowledge, my dear assistant, is the gift that keeps on giving. I've got letters today for a fellow who embodies that notion. Professor Lamberton. Kubo. He is an authority on ether, known for his passion and absent-mindedness. I'm sure you've heard of him. Lately, everyone is talking about his theories. Now, such a renowned scholar has many students, and these letters come from his best and brightest. So your task, my friend, is to deliver the mail to Lamberton in Camp Drybone. Make sure to get in there properly, as a good postman should. Come on. I will do my best. Alright, Camp Drybone. Where is this guy? Up. Oh, it says he's down. Is he one of these buildings? He sounds familiar. Oh, thanks, JC. I very much appreciate it. Oh, I remember. I think he did something with these people dying over here, I think. Oh. Well, yes, I am Professor Lamberton. Eh? We met, you say? Are you certain about that? Perhaps telling me why you've come will refresh my memory. I just try to envision how I think it would sound, and then I do my best. That's how I do these things. I have been expecting these. I still can't quite remember you, but you have my thanks all the same. Yeah, I know, my silly nose. It's so stuffy all the time. Hi, Chris, by the way. Team all three will attend the symposium. Excellent. I expected their reply sooner, but better later than never. Pray excuse me. I've gotten ahead of myself. The symposium I speak of is a biannual event that I organize for my students. We gather under one roof to share our research and critique others constructively, of course. I had to make a blowing nose one since I do it all the time. I thought that was like a perfect emote. Pretends you are familiar with aspect conversion. To the theory I but recently published with the aid of an adventurer much like you, come to think of it. Anyway, the focus of the symposium will be post-aspect conversion. Speaking of which, the hour is nearly upon us, though it seems my pupils have yet to arrive. Oh well, there are papers I can attend to while I wait. Oh yeah? How was it? Since you have proven yourself an able courier, would you mind taking these flowers to the tavern for me? 'Tis the venue for the symposium, but I fear it wants for decoration. Place the lovely flowers on the tavern table. Okay. This tavern? Yep. Oof. Lovely flowers on the table. You're still here. I must have finished more quickly than I realized, though to do things swiftly and well is only natural for a mind like mine. Where are my students? It's strange for them to be so late, and what of my big surprise? Ahem. I present the original 4 volumes of my latest work on the properties of aspect conversion. I intend to bequeath them to my students as thanks for their assistance. Once they arrive, anyway. Do I have to go find them? Hmm. Yes, Allison. They are awfully tardy. Perhaps I shall retire to my chambers for the time being. Well, I suppose you are free to go. But if you venture outside Camp Drybone, would you keep your eyes open for my pupils? I'm sure they are fine, but I worry all the same. Yeah, poor guy. He even had us set out flowers to make the table nice, and his pupils didn't show up. I have to go up there. To go see where these students are. Long necks and tiny heads. Just little giraffes. That's all. Luffy doing Luffy things. Oh, that Luffy. Yeah, they definitely have a very unique look. Need neither hide nor hair of the students. Hopefully nothing bad happened to them. They didn't get, like, eaten or something. And this one, that's what. Be on my bear in here. That's a little much. Have you seen any sign of my students? Nothing at all. My students must be busy with their research. So busy that they forgot. That they forgot to tell me. The symposium is hereby cancelled. My pupils will have to wait for their... Accounts! The books! I left them in the tavern! This is also... could you retrieve them for me? I require a moment. Oh, poor guy. He's so overwhelmed and he's so sad about his students. They forgot about him. Do. Okay. Well, the books are still here, so that's good. There's his students! Do mine eyes mislead me to the adventurer who came in search of corrupted crystals? Of the countless taverns throughout the realm, what will you that we would cross paths here? Tell me, Burr, what brings you to this place? The symposium's been cancelled on account of our absence. Whatever for? It's to be held tomorrow, not today. Evidently, the professor mixed up the date, hence why he fears we have forgotten all about it. Aww, so he just messed up the days. Ah, the professor can be ever so slightly scatterbrained, though a genius when it comes to ethereal studies. As if worse hasn't been said of us, Hasuko. People would still think us lunatics had we not come to study under the professor. Indeed, whatever his failings, none of us would be where we are without him. I say we surprise him with a gift of our own, something to show our thanks for all he has done, and to commemorate his latest publication. Here, and I think we all know what would make the perfect gift. Corrupted crystals! Oh dear. Huh, a fine idea, if I do say so myself. Can we count on your help as well, Burr? I must return to Highbridge and prepare a containment vessel for the crystals. You may come and collect it anon. Okay. I gotta go get the thing. Harry Potter vibes. The Ron, Harry, and Hermione. Where am I going here? Oh, all the way up there. Okay. I was gonna say. Not there. I think he's on the other side of the bridge. Yep. Down here. Off the bear. There we go. Tis high time you arrived. I completed my preparations a long while ago. We see crystals mined by nary a single mark. Make your way to the center of the burning wall where stands the finest of formations. Here is a sledgehammer you can use to fracture a cluster once there. And here a warded pot. Collect within it the shards of crystal and deliver the lot to Sienna. Simple, is it not? I trust you are aware that the nearest path to the burning wall begins at Burgundy Falls. Then I bid you merry mighty. Great, the burning wall. Which we won't do just to make this professor feel like he is loved. A far way to go though, wow. And to make sure the mail is delivered. This is crazy. I mean, I guess it's good that you go back over here for something else other than MSQ related. No sledgehammer, I have to use a sledgehammer. Now I put them in the warded pot. There we go. Now I go back to dry mode? Yes, and I can teleport there. Good deal, good deal. Sienna. It is so hard to be a delivery mailman. Kupo. Delivery Moogle. Welcome back. Did the mirror lights give you any trouble? Nope. They were too scared. Too scared to even touch me. Aha! An exquisite pot full of corrupted crystals if ever I saw one. Well, now that everything seems in order, I shall summon the professor for his surprise. What surprise, pray tell? If it was for the symposium, I'm afraid you're too late. Professor Lambertet. And you, postman, did you ever intend to return with what I asked? Why I ought to? Hold on a moment, Professor. You forgot that the symposium starts tomorrow. Silly Professor. You've never mailed a letter. I've mailed some letters in my day. It's a long time ago. We know you can be a bit absent-minded, but above all else, we beg you remember, no student ever skips a symposium. Voila! Corrupted crystals to celebrate your latest publication and to express our gratitude for your constant support. So that's what you three have been doing. I hardly knew whether to laugh or to cry. It just so happens I prepared something for each of you as well. The properties of aspect conversion would not exist were it not for you all, and so I thought to divide the volumes between the four of us, that the set would be complete whenever we meet. Oh, that's cute. Your questions, your contributions, your very presence drives me onwards, as quickly as a corrupted crystal can change aspects. It matters not where our research takes us, as long as we are of one mind and of one purpose. Why? Why don't we meet 4 times a year instead of 2? It would be a pleasure to hear your papers more often, and to present my own, of course. I must say, I'm quite eager to begin experimenting with these crystals. You didn't go to much trouble obtaining them, did you? Not at all. Burr saw to the dangerous task for the second time, come to think of it. Didn't his efforts serve as an inspiration for your research before? You changed your race. What are you now, Chris? I haven't. I knew I had seen you before. Well, no longer shall your contributions go unrecognized. I, Professor Lamberton, hereby name thee an honorary pupil. Now, my friends, to work. The unsolved mysteries of ether are waiting to be unraveled. Yay! So cute. Oh. Now we're like level 22. Oh yeah. Nice. I think there's 50 of these Moogle quests. It's pretty crazy. It is pretty sad that things don't sit on your head in other races, like the Lalafels. Oh, yeah, that's a shame. They don't like to sit on your heads anymore. Only if you're Lalafels. All right, so I think we're gonna stop it here for tonight, just to preserve my voice some more. Monday we have one more home assessment with my uncle. So everybody, if you don't mind, fingers crossed, prayers, whatever you do, that goes well, so that we can start getting. I can start making a little money for what I do to help him out during the day. But yeah. I'll be in the Discord. And I hope you guys have a great start to your week. We'll hopefully do more streaming next week, because I'd like to get back on a regular schedule. But you never know, life is crazy. So I'll keep you updated though. I'll keep everyone informed. Thank you so much, JC. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you soon. Bye. Have a good night, all.